I had a bit of a hefty drink last night.
Yes, it was your birthday. Happy birthday, Alan.
Thanks.
You know, you don't look 61.
No.
You don't.
It's good.
Everyone says that.
Good job.
Yes.
Good job. So yeah. I got told yesterday I look much younger than my actual age.
You
which
do,
I'm not
sir.
going to reveal.
You do. Well, now that you have de-haired your entire body by a visit to the lovely beautician we have in the building here.
Yes, she's quite the torturer.
Are we going to rank a 5-star service?
Yeah,
Ouch.
I think so.
Pain. What's the level? 5-star business. And
I'm not having this conversation without a beer.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
let's go. Let's get the beer. We need some beer. And
so
I need to know the level of pain for this sort of stuff.
Oh, because you're thinking about it. We're talking about a back wax, just in case anybody's wondering.
If you've tuned in and you're
wondering
an older gentleman, what you'll notice is you turn into a bear as you get older. Seductively beer.
Yeah,
well, I like
why
that.
not?
It's Philter Red. This is 4.8. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a session ale. I love a session ale. Where is this from?
Big punchy red ale.
Big punchy red. Okay.
Right. Let's get into it. I'm just carrying on from last night.
Let's pop it. Here we go.
Oh.
I'm terrible.
You're just supposed to go like that, you know.
I get worried. There's so much gear around here now. It could at any moment. Cheers, Alan.
Cheers.
This one for the promo.
Cheers.
Now let's have a try. This looks pretty good.
Oh my god, that one really hit the bottom after last night.
That's good.
There was a lot of drinking involved.
I deserve that red session ale.
A lot of drinking.
Les Paul Gibson is on. He says, "Good afternoon, guys." I promised him yet again, I would review his 2019 Les Paul.
Oh yeah, where is it?
It's in the cupboard.
Really?
Yeah.
Why haven't you brought it out?
I don't know. I should have done it. I should have just gone and grabbed it.
Is he selling it though?
No.
No. Just wants you to review it.
Yeah. I'll do it for him.
Okay.
He's a nice man. Since he got out of prison, he's really turned the corner.
Oh,
if you just tuned in, we just opened a beer. Red Session Ale.
Yeah.
By Philter.
And you know
Philter
what?
Brewing
It's not bad.
Sydney, Australia. Oh, there you
go. Jimmy's
on. Jimmy. Oh, good afternoon, gentlemen. Good afternoon, Jimmy. Matt.
Not Jimmy.
Said he's
Matt.
Changed his name to Jimmy. Why didn't he spell it like Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy?
That's a good question.
Whenever I see Jimmy spelt like that, I always think criminal. I do. It's kind of like, hey, Jimmy.
Look, he's done a few dodgy things in his time. Really,
He certainly has.
He's dodgy hair. You know?
I've noticed. So. It is. How would you describe his hair? Would it be, not that we can really talk, but
luscious.
Luscious.
Yeah.
Would we say a power mullet?
No, it's not. Okay. It's definitely not a mullet. Definitely not.
All right. Maybe he needs a mullet. Maybe that would be a good suggestion.
He loves his hair. He really does. Oh, what's that? Oh, hello. Yeah. Okay.
Les Paul Gibson is back. Yes. But hello. We're back.
What were we talking about?
I can't even remember. What have you got in your hands there, Alan?
Oh, this.
Yeah.
This is my very own up for sale.
Yes.
1999 Les Paul Standard.
Lovely.
Bit beaten up, which I like.
Yes.
Bit scratched up. It's being played.
Like your ladies.
Yep. Rough.
Beaten up. Hang on. I'm just saying.
Don't go there, otherwise Christina will beat you up.
She is Spanish, and she's gonna kill me.
There's only one person that dishes out the beatings in our relationship, and it's not me.
It's the senorita of punishment. Now, Alan, talking of and I am on. Let's talk about this guitar. I am on a.
I feel like I'm going to knock the beer over.
That is not a stable table, so we might only have to have 8 or 10 beers. Uh-huh. This is a 2017, right on the fringe, 2018 Les Paul. And today, folks, what we're doing is we're comparing the Helix Native software with the Axe FX floorboard. Now, we've done a Helix and Axe comparison before with the floor units, but today I'm pushing my computer to the limit with a little bit of this. I should go out and
come back.
I'll come back. Yeah. And
Alan
is doing a little bit of this. I forgot my wah.
Do you have a wah-wah? Do you have a wah-wah today?
No, I don't have a wah-wah, Alan.
Oh,
that is
what
my
are you
signature.
do?
This is how I beat people, like Neil Boland, who's a great player, but he doesn't have a wah. He doesn't use a wah.
Really? Not ever. So
that's how I would take him on.
He likes it to be pure, does he?
Yeah, he plays his
Pure
diminished scale, and he's like, take a bit of that. And I'm like, oh yeah? Take that.
Take that and his face melts. Does it? Oh.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Did you know Panda had a
Oh yeah, go on. Do you want to do this one now? Or?
Should I do it now, or should we have a little play first?
We'll have a little play first.
Let's have a play first, and then we'll save that for later.
You need to wind up to that particular story. Make
sure
that
I promised.
Everybody's finished the dinner, I think.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
It's not a good story. I've told you the brief of it, but
yeah.
Folks, we're going to have a play over a jam track, as we like to do, and then when we come back, I will share with you the story of Panda going out and getting a little toasted. That's to put it mildly.
A little shit face.
A little shit face.
A little shit face.
And I mean shit face. We're going to do something Latin to celebrate Christina attacking me. This is something to do with A Dorian.
Something to do with A Dorian.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, go on.
All right, let's go.
I don't know what the chords are, but
we'll figure it out.
Now you shred.
There's our sponsor.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Right, okay. That's not it.
Over to you.
Okay. Wow. Adjustments required. I don't like the wah-wah today. I don't like the wah-wah.
Wow, what? Jeez, what was in that beer?
Well, I had to, because Alan has a wah, and I'm a competitive young man. And I went for my wah, and I was banging the floor, and there was no
it wasn't
wah
there. It wasn't there.
No
So what? So you thought
I started slow.
You thought you'd just rip Santana off for 5 minutes,
just ripping
didn't
Santana. Well, I like my favourite Santana. Yeah, I just took it. My favourite Santana is the Woodstock Santana.
Oh, he's off his face.
He's off his face. He's on the LSD, and the guitar is like a steaming snake, and I had to control the snake.
Why is he Italian? So
he's Italian?
Yeah.
No.
No.
He is Spanish. How's that for? Now you're married to a Spaniard. Let me. I'm going to run this past you and tell me how close I get. Hello, Alan. Would you like some tapas today, sir? Is that close?
That sounds more like Yorkshire, really. So.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, more like that.
Looks like rain today. Love, can you get down to the shop and get me a pint of milk? No, I can't get down to the shop today.
That was everywhere. That one.
Oh dear. Now, Alan, that was well played, sir. That was on fire. I think the response from that seems to be a bit better. I'm struggling a little bit with
What, is it a bit slow? Is it?
No, the latency is okay. It's not too bad. I just feel like, I don't know. It needs a bit of tweaking. And I think obviously if you need to adjust the volume and stuff, it's a bit
Ask
difficult.
the audience, how does it sound?
Ask the audience. Let's go to the audience. What do you think, folks?
How does Anthony's new toy sound? With a Helix. It sounded alright to me.
That's pretty cool. I
Sounded
like that a
alright
lot.
to me.
Should I tell you what Panda got up to?
You seem to be enjoying it.
It's fun. It's fun. Who have we got on at the moment? We've got Tony Ward. Love these sessions. He loves them.
Love them.
Hello in Pentridge, sir.
We do too.
Tony?
Michael Ray.
Tony's
Michael Ray.
in with Michael Ray, actually. It's both serving live.
I didn't realise they'll let you have Facebook in prison. Do you know?
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
It's not a bad life in there.
Really? How do you know?
Well, I visit Michael Ray all the time. And I can sort of make out what he's saying behind the 5-inch thick plate glass.
Right. Okay.
He went in because he, you know, you've seen it on Netflix. Michael Ray starring in The Staircase.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Down your staircase.
Are you down the stairs, Michael? No. But you are. That's what happened. Chris Gould, hi all, where's my beer? Well, if you come in, you're welcome to have. We will have a live beer. You know what my plan is, Alan? I'm planning to take, now this is a first, are you ready, viewers? I want to take the beer show, and Nigel can come along as well. I want to take it live. I want to do a couple of live shows. Yeah, travel around Australia and do a couple of live shows.
What, just me and you, or just you? So.
No, just me. No. You, me, Nigel, Panda.
Do you know what I'm worried about? Is that nobody else will find our stupid jokes funny. So it'll just be us sat there laughing at each other.
Alan, that's ridiculous. Let me give you a formula. Let me give you a formula that works every time. Poo, beer, guitars.
Poo, beer.
Add them together. 1, 2, 3. Boom, success.
Boom. All right.
Fans.
And leading nicely into your story.
Nicely into my story, yes.
Yeah,
hi, Michael Ray. Hi, gents. Delay in tuning owing to lemon tree pruning. Okay. Tuning in. Oh, yes, I'm with you, Michael.
Is that what they let them do in jail? They've
got one tree, and it's like a therapy tree. Yeah.
You pee on it and then you prune it.
Apparently so. Apparently peeing on the lemon tree is very good.
Yeah.
So
that's what I've been told.
Panda doesn't sort of work like that.
No.
She's more about the other end.
Recycling.
Just around the corner.
Yeah.
No, all right, here we go.
Go on and tell it.
Okay, here we go.
Should we crack open the other beer before we get in?
Sure.
Why not?
This is... Hang on. Didn't we do this last time?
No.
Is it a different one?
Yeah, Wolf of the Willows, isn't it? We didn't do that one, did we?
I think so.
Nah, we
You sure?
I'm pretty sure we'd never done this one. Wolf
I don't know. You know what? I can't even remember what I said 5 minutes ago, so we're going to do it. Here we go. Wow!
Oh, there you go. You see, that one had a good pop on it.
That had a good pop.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Oh, one for the...
Cheers.
Hello, viewers. Hello, viewers.
So yes, tell me your panda story.
That's tasty.
That's good though. Tell me your panda story.
That's a different level. Okay, I should tune my guitar at some point as well. Okay, so we have a 4-year-old, and we like to take her out to do healthy things like walk in the park. You know, after we've had a shitload of McDonald's and whatever. You know, got to walk it off.
Yeah.
You have 3 Big Macs.
Lots of sugar.
An ice cream, truckload of sugar, some lollipops, some candy, and then hey, you want to do something healthy? It's like, nah.
Walk.
Yeah, well, we better walk it off. So anyway, we go to Blackburn Lake.
How long did you walk to work off that McDonald's?
Just out of the car to the, to the bench.
To the bench.
Like, I was so sick from the McDonald's. But no, we went on this bushwalk around Blackburn Lake, and you're supposed to have your dog on a leash.
Yeah.
And anyway, Lily and Phoebe are like, let the dog off the leash. I'm like, no, I can't do that. We're going to get in trouble. No, let her off the leash. So I let her off the leash, and then some people come past and look at us. You know, I'll put the dog back on the leash. And so this went on for about a half an hour of this, let her off the leash, put her back on the leash, you know. And then we get to this this part of the park, which is really cool. It's like this circle, Aboriginal people have put it together or something with the council circle where you sit around and tell each other stories and that sort of thing. So Phoebe's like, Daddy, can we sit here and can you tell me Moana? I'm like, of course, I love Moana. And she's like, let Panda off the lead. And I said, I don't really want to do it. But anyway, I let her off. And so I'm telling the story, and then, don't go near the reef, Moana, ho, 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 and Chakar. If you've watched Moana, you'll know what I'm talking about. And all of a sudden I'm like, where is Panda? I kind of lost the dog, you know. And so I look over, and in the distance, I can just see her head going. And there's a gentleman on the pathway looking, going. And I saw some white tissue paper or something there as well. And so I said, Panda, get over here, you mongrel hound. And she came running back. And yeah, she'd been getting shit-faced. And I mean, she was literally shit-faced. She had found a spot where I'm guessing a gentleman, it could have been a lady, smelt like a gentleman.
Definitely a human.
100% tasted it. No. Anyway, so
what did they have? So for
well,
lunch?
I think it was
McDonald's.
It was a value
that's
meal.
How you knew.
There's definitely 3 Big Macs. No, I think it was pie.
Pie.
Yeah,
pie.
like a mushroom and onion pie.
Nutty pie. No.
Well, it was all liquid. I can tell you that. So someone. And being that the toilet block was about 20 meters away, it must have been something shocking. And anyway, so she's got it. She's chowed down on it. Yeah,
all over the face.
This has happened before, actually, at the shop. I used to teach this NAM vet. I've spoken about the NAM vet before. He's crazy from the NAM, and I used to surprise him when he would come in the shop. He'd be like, Colonel, are you here?
Well, you jump out
Colonel,
from the roof.
I'd just jump from behind the curtain, and he'd do rolls. Get the fuck down, get down. And anyway, so Lily and Phoebe
probably
are like,
not the best person to do that to, really.
No.
So.
But I had a lesson with him here one day, and Panda just disappears down the back alley. I'm like, where's Panda? And he's like, where the hell's Panda? God damn it! Remember losing a panda in Saigon, for fuck's sake. And I said, take it easy, you crazy fucker. And I went around the corner, and she is doing this into one of our alley staples here, which is a poo-poo.
Oh, right.
In the alley. She loved it. She chugged it.
Not doggy poo-poo either.
No, the McDonald's variety.
Right.
The clown variety. Anyway, so I've got this dog, and her face is just covered in filth. And Lily and Phoebe are like, we're out of here. And so I put the lead on, tried to grab it, and she shook her head and the shit's going everywhere. So I walk up to the public toilet where there's some people, and I'm just standing up the front pretending nothing's wrong. And some little girl comes in, can I pat your dog? No! Go!
Yeah, yes, you can. Yes,
so
go for it.
I go into the disabled toilet because basically after looking at Panda and smelling it, I was mentally disabled. And so I've grabbed her by the scruff of the neck, and I've turned on the sink, and I'm holding it in like Guantanamo Bay style. Mongrel hound! And she's kicking and banging the door, and there's people outside going, is everything okay in there, sir? And I'm like, yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah. And the dog's and the basin's filling up, it's not going down, there's shit going everywhere. And so I drag her out. She's like yelping, and we get out, and then Lily is not satisfied with that cleaning attempt. So she's like, you see that tap over there with the bucket of water for the dogs?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, drinking water. Go wash your face in that. I said, I can't do that because it's right in the middle of the children's play area. And she's like, I insist. So, well, when Lily wants something done. So I run over, and then here's the dog's drinking water. And so, and she's like, and then these people are walking past, and the man's like holding his children, and like, oh my goodness, this is terrible. Oh, our light's gone out. That's all right. We can make it without light. And so then I basically waterboarded her. as punishment.
Tried to drown.
I tried to drown her.
The dog, yeah.
Oh, excuse me, Alan. And then the next thing, it's like, well, Lily and Phoebe are like, well, we're off. We're going to my mum and dad's. I'm like, where? What?
Pardon
excuse me.
You.
Excuse me, sir.
So, better
they're
out than in.
Yeah. Something's either got to come out of here or out of here. Anyway, so we'll see you there. I'm like, what? I've got to walk all the way back to. Excuse me. I'll turn my microphone down. I've got to walk all the way back. Excited. Yeah. To South Blackburn. Yeah. So I walked, covered in shit. With my shit-covered dog, and I just had to put on some music and just forget about it, And that was Panda's Day Out. That's what happens when a dog gets shit-faced.
Yeah, not good.
No, is this what you did last night at your birthday party? Did you live it up like that?
I'm going to swap guitars. I was pretty drunk, I have to say. But I felt
for okay. You. I'm guessing that's a lot.
Yeah, I'd had a lot. And I'm just going to swap
yes,
jacks.
Go, sir.
Yeah, I'd had a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of wine, beer.
Yes.
Whiskey at the end.
Yeah. Is this before you even got there?
Yeah, it's before I went out. That's before I went out.
That's what I used to do in Brisbane when I was a teenager. And we would, because we had no money, my buddy and I would do a little thing we like to call the 4 L's. Do you know what the 4 L's is?
4 L's? No, I think you're about to tell me.
It's 4 litres of wine in a cask, and you would drive your car and park it somewhere, and then you get your cask wine with your paper cups, and you'd sit on the car, drinking this, becoming like Panda, and then out you would go. And so,
right, lovely.
And we were so smashed that we couldn't quite, we didn't need to buy $100 worth of stuff. So, but did you have a good birthday, Alan?
I did, yeah. I did. I was
what did you get for your birthday?
Nothing. Because I saw.
How's your back, Alan? Let's talk.
It's lovely.
What's happened?
It's lovely and smooth.
Alan, so, I'm just going to tell you.
Do you want to feel it?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You do, don't you?
No.
You really do.
I felt it before when we were in prison together, Alan. Did you go the full body wax?
The back.
Just the back.
For some
if you're
reason,
watching this,
I don't know.
I'm wondering what we're talking about. We have a beautician in the building.
Yes.
And she's here for a reason. It's her business, I guess. But the other reason is if you want to come down and try guitars and go in and see a beautician at the same time, you can.
Yeah.
It's a bonus.
Yeah.
It's a bonus.
And
did it hurt?
And you've got the workshop as well.
And I've got the workshop here. Yeah.
You're covering
so it's everything.
3 separate bases there.
It's like a weird sort of supermarket.
Did it hurt?
Yeah.
Yes.
Out of 10, level of pain.
I'd give it a good... 10 meaning like loss of a limb, possibly. Yeah, that's 10.
That'd be a 10.
9.5.
Wow.
9.5.
That's a lot.
I was crying.
Oh my God. Yeah. No, I can't do that sort of stuff. No.
You are. You're going to do it though, aren't you? You have to do it.
I can't do that. No, I just want to take a pill. I want to take a pill and all the hair just falls off.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to do. Now, Alan, who have we got on here? We've got...
got a few.
We've got no one else but Michael Ray. It stopped at Michael Ray.
Was it?
Yeah,
Michael.
That was it.
All right.
Should we do another
Yeah.
tune?
Shall I introduce the other guitar?
Yes, sir. What have you got there?
So this is a Telecaster. Telecaster.
Yes.
And this is the Richie Kotzen version of the Telecaster. I mean, this is also
a fair player.
My guitar that I just brought in today that I'm going to sell through your lovely shop.
Yes.
So
you can do that too if you'd like to.
Yeah.
You can come and sell some stuff through here.
So
because we're very responsible, as you can tell.
Yes. Yeah. He's better with guitars than he is with dogs.
And Panda is clean. She's clean.
So this is a very nice Tele, and a really thick neck on it. Slightly different pickup configuration as well. That's not a tone control. That's like a series parallel switch.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you realise that.
I did not.
In the middle position. Sounds a bit different.
That sounds cool. I
It's
like
got
that.
And the rear pickup's got a bit of fire to it because it's a kind of.
I wonder why
he
chose to get them made in Japan.
I don't know. I don't know. But it's a good guitar. It's
great.
I never play it.
I think it's one of the better Fender Japan signature models because they've got there's a Fender Japan Malmsteen.
Yeah.
There's a Fender Japan Blackmore.
Do they just do it better in Japan?
I probably like the American Malmsteen. I haven't played the American Blackmore because that would be a custom shop one. It's very expensive.
I did try one of the Strat Malmsteen. Didn't like it.
Excuse me.
Didn't like it.
No.
The scallop thing just didn't really work very well for me.
No. It's you're not overweight enough either, Alan.
Really?
No,
I can't play it like him either. So
no. We need at least another 100 kilos.
Is he that big?
He is massive.
Really?
He's huge. But if you're watching and you'd like to come on for an interview, I would love that. No, he's massive, and he'd have to be 130 kilos.
Really?
Yeah, he's huge. And he wears leather jackets no matter where, and a wind machine. We need a wind machine here.
Yeah.
And so it could be like he could play here in summer, and he'd be wearing leather jackets with a wind machine, and just all that sweat and Spodey and filth, Swedish Spodey would be just going everywhere, all over the place, and the amps would be cranking. And speaking of cranking, should we do another one, Alan?
Yeah, why not?
I'm going to stick with this newish Les Paul. That is about as clean a Les Paul as you'll ever see. Look at that.
There's not a mark on it, is it?
There is not a mark on that.
Yeah. And has it got the push-pull things on the...
It does, sir.
All right, okay.
There we are.
So one of those is, or if it's the usual pickup configuration, I think it might be that one there.
Yes.
That's a direct to jack thing. So it doesn't matter what pickup select and try it.
Did you say direct to jack or a gentleman called Derek?
Derek to jack.
Derek to jack. He's a great guy.
So you could try that, but it's basically like a lead thing for. So you just pull it.
That's cool.
Bang.
It's too much for me. Like I'm just too much of a simpleton, to be honest.
Not sure about the single coily thing in a Gibson. It's like,
if you're watching Gibson, Mark Agnesi and the people there, don't even bother with single coil stuff. Stick with your P90s. That's what you do the best.
Yeah.
But the rest of the time, I don't know who agrees with that. P90s, Gibson, and forget about anything else. Or do you want your humbuckers tapped? What do you think, Alan?
P90s for me.
It's just an excuse for me to have a swig of beer.
I think sometimes it works,
P90s are great. It's killer, but
in the Guthrie,
it works.
It works
because they've spent a lot of time and effort.
Play it.
Okay, let's have a listen. Well, it's going to be difficult because I've got this thing belted. So, all right, let's turn it up. Whoop, sorry, excuse me.
You cannot be able to hear it like that, will you?
Yeah, I'm going to have to switch. Oh, wait a second.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
Stuff it.
Don't worry.
We'll do it next time. It's too difficult. The software is too hard. Ladies and gentlemen.
What are we doing then?
We're doing some Hendrix.
Oh, right, okay. You want to go first?
You go. Oh, no.
Is that it?
Is that it? Is that all?
Oof.
Is that all it had?
Really?
That's really sad.
Just getting into it.
The same. I was just warming up.
Never mind.
Just a bit of a depressing. That should be a very depressing ending there for me.
Never mind.
I need another jam track. What do you rate these beers, Alan?
Well, I reckon. I'm not so sure about that one.
Yeah.
I like this one though.
This one has a real wolf in it. Apparently, that's what it says on the can. So this is the
I like that one.
Filter Red Session Ale.
I see.
Let's see what it says. It says, "Here she is." So it's a lady beer. It's a lady beer. Here she is, our big punchy red ale. So it's a large lady.
Yeah.
Full of bold hop aromas. I don't know if I want that smell coming from my lady. This beer is loaded with passion fruit. Yeah, okay. Yep. Melons. Oh, I like big melons. Citrus and
so I've heard.
She's got melons? Well. Citrus and even berry notes. Good. A light crystal malt character.
I thought that almost said a light crystal meth character.
That'd be cool. Imagine that. Imagine if you could get crystal meth in a can mixed with beer. You'd be going all night. That's for sure. A light crystal malt character and medium bitterness. Oh well, that's a typical female beer. Medium bitterness.
Just medium. Oh,
Christina,
I'm in trouble. So
he said that.
There's only so much I can get away with, even on my birthday weekend. So,
how old are you, Alan? Let's tell the people.
How old do you think I am?
Look, I know you were there for the moon landing. So
I was in the moon landing. I was the one holding the fake background up. So. Because they couldn't afford
No, that's what I said to Nigel today. I said
couldn't afford any stands for a green screen, so I was there holding it.
I said it seems a little odd, don't you think, Nigel, that the flag was like. Anyway, no, he didn't buy it. He thinks it's real.
He thinks it's real.
He thinks it's real. He's
so gullible.
He's so gullible. Ridiculous. It's not real.
He's so gullible.
You can't put men on the moon in 1969.
No.
They didn't even have a colour TV.
No.
Jeez.
No.
Do you remember black and white TV? Are you old enough to remember that?
Yeah, I used to have one. Black and white TV.
In England?
Uh-huh.
What was on it? On the buses?
On the Benny Hill. Benny Hill. Yeah, loved it.
About the little guy in the head.
Oh yeah, the black and white TV.
Always had the hot ladies chasing him. Yeah, through the park.
Somebody was telling me about this.
It's such a good premise for a show.
Did you ever have a mini disc player? There was supposed to be all the raves.
No, I know what you're talking about. I think Lily had one.
Somebody was talking to me about that the other day. Mini discs.
Mini disc. It's not as. I think they were less popular than Betamax.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really terrible.
Betamax and VHS. The story that I got told. Why did VHS end up winning over Betamax? Because Betamax was arguably the superior format. Because it was a smaller tape, and I think it was better quality as well.
Yeah, yes sir.
Why? Quiz.
I have no idea.
Porn.
What? More porn was on VHS.
Porn on VHS.
It was just easier to make.
Yeah. Porn effectively killed Betamax.
Wow.
Because they didn't support it.
Wow.
That's what I got told. And from my source.
Sounds correct.
From my source.
I have a shitload of
and none of it's on
VHS porn here in the shop. If anyone wants it, I'll just give it away.
I thought you just downloaded it all now. So.
Well, now I do. Yeah. But when I filmed it myself. Me and Jeff Stryker. Jeff Stryker.
So are we gonna rate these beers?
Let's rate them. Let's do it.
I'm gonna give that one a 3.5. The Philter Red.
Yes, sir.
It's just made me drunk again.
Yeah, it's come over on the top. Yeah, I'm going to be great. I think my wife and child are close by, so
really? Okay.
They're going to love to see me after this, which is always good. And so 3.5, I'll go 3.5 as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's kind of good.
And I'm going to give that a 3 because I don't like it as much.
Okay, let me try it. I hope it matches our previous review.
Are you sure we've done this one before?
I think so. I'm not 100%.
Really?
But, yeah.
I didn't recognise
It'd be Wolf of the Willows something else.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
maybe.
Maybe.
I could have picked the same one. And I wasn't fully functioning.
I'm gonna go 4 on that. 4? I actually like that.
Okay. Well, you can check it and see whether you give it the same review last time.
Last time. It's a 1.
It's a 1.
Dreadful. It's a 4. It's good. Alan, should we check who's on before we go and say hello? Even if we're still on. Are we still on?
We haven't been.
Oh, we have a few other people here. Les Paul Gibson P90s, yes sir. Tony Ward, Fender Japan, whale oiled fretboard in the telly. Whale oil. Is that right?
God.
I thought they just killed them for scientific research.
Should I feel bad? Have I been fingering whale for the past 10 minutes?
You've been grabbing some whale. I hope. Did you know her name? Noah Dalton has joined. I remember Noah Dalton, young fella.
Yeah.
He
used to work here, didn't he?
Used to work here.
So, yeah.
His ice habit got in the way, but we got to keep that. Noah, beer time. It is beer time, Noah.
Does that mean he's having a beer, or
I think
we are?
He does, in fact, enjoy a beer.
Does he?
Or two. Well, I don't know. When he used to come in on Saturday and just collapse on on the floor,
what?
I suspected.
Not even just.
And he's a big unit. It's Noah? A long way.
Noah, are you all right?
Hey, buddy,
Panda,
and come on back. Don't go to the light. And he would come back. Lovely young gentleman. Well, thank you, Alan. Always a pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
No worries.
Wasn't sure if I would make it today.
Yeah, no, you did well.
I'm glad I did. And I've got more booze tomorrow as well.
What's going on tomorrow?
Winery tour.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
For it's essentially a fundraiser for my friend's charity thing called Shitbox Rally.
Shitbox Rally?
Yeah, you heard of it before?
No, I haven't.
Basically, they're trying to fund the construction of a car, Shitbox.
Yes.
And they're gonna drive from Melbourne, I think, up the east coast.
Okay.
And drive a long way.
And what charity?
In a Shitbox. They're doing it for cancer. Cancer, I think. So good cause.
That's a worthy cause.
So I'll be drinking wine for a good cause.
Out in the Yarra Valley?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So if anybody happens to be around there tomorrow, really sorry. I do apologise in advance.
Heads up, because there is a storm coming.
I do apologise.
I love it out there. It's very nice indeed.
If last night is anything to go by, I am not going to be a good boy. Well,
Christina caught him. This is inside work. She saw him far off in the distance, and he was doing this. You have to watch you have to rewind in the show to see if you just joined us. We're out of here, folks.
Me and Panda were fighting for it.
They were fighting for it. Scat showdown.
Get off my shit, Panda.
Scat lovers collide. That'll be the website. They grab. Fighting over a little turd. It's a little got a little bit of elastic in it. It's mine.
It's mine.
Everywhere. On that cheery note, if you would like to subscribe to us on YouTube, that would be great. I'm surprised anyone will come in here after this, but once they know Panda's secret.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll tell you what, when we took her to Lily's mum and dad, they had already prepared this enormous bucket of cleaning solution.
Really?
And I'm like scrubbing it into her face, and I'm like, what's in this? It smells strong. And they're like, bleach. They put bleach in it. And I'm like, oh yeah. And the dog's like, I'm like, that's the last time you get shit-faced on my watch, motherfucker. And all the people leaning over. It wasn't good.
Was that why the RSPCA were around the other day, was it?
They've actually contacted me before. Because one time we used to take Panda wherever we would go. And we would just tie her up at the front. And then I had this call once from the, maybe it was the council or something. We left her at the museum. We went into the museum, so she's tied up out the front on the concrete. And I get this call, how dare you, sir? I'm like, excuse me, this is a customer. You've tied your dog up for far too long. I'm like, oh, yeah, no, she comes everywhere. This is just Panda. If I let her off the lead, sir, she will go and find the closest piece of shit and start doing this. Chowing down, then children will scream.
Then you can wash her.
Then
not
you,
me.
yeah.
Not me.
Then I'll be sending her to the Port Phillip Council for a hose down. Scat Lovers Showdown. That's a show. Oh, this show is proudly brought to you by Audio Pub.
What is Audio Pub?
Well, I can't say at the moment.
No.
Audiopub.com.au.
Is it a pub?
Yes.
It is?
Yes, it is. Does audio.
Really? Mm-hmm. In what way? Is it...
Next show, Alan.
All right.
Next
okay.
show.
To be revealed, eh?
Please subscribe.
To be revealed.
Yes, to be revealed. Thank you, Alan. That's lovely. I love that Axe FX. We're out of here. There's no one else on.
All
That's enough. They've had enough.
They've had enough.
Thanks, folks. Oh, we've got a bad stream.
They've had enough.
It's like zero.
Shit jokes.
No, we've never had enough shit jokes. Bye, folks.
All right, bye.